Oh, hey there, Rishab. How's it going, my friend?
Hey, it's going good. It's going good. You know, just another Wednesday, ready to stream with you. I know you are not at your common setup.
I'm
You
not.
want to
I
tell people where are you?
I would love to tell people, but I am going to turn down this music, and I might switch it up as well because this is a little bit too low. Hold on. What do we got? No, hold on. I feel like slaps is the area. I can't remember what we did last week. It was really good. There it is. All right, that's the background one. Yeah, so I am, and chat, let me know if I get super choppy or anything, because I am on Wi-Fi, but I'm on office Wi-Fi here at Twilio HQ in San Francisco, so I think we should be good. Yeah, I'm here in San Francisco this week for the Twilio AI meetup party. Myself and Anthony, who y'all know and love already, are going to as many AI meetups as we possibly can this week to try and spread the good word of Signal San Francisco 2025. And I gotta say, we were at an AI meetup last night. There were over 200 people there. It was at GitHub HQ here in SF. The space was full. The vibes were amazing. It was the best meetup that I've been to in a long time. And in case you didn't know this, and let me just stare right into this camera here, meetups are back in San Francisco, everybody. So if you live in SF and you weren't sure if you should go to that meetup, y'all should go to that meetup. It is a busy week. Tonight even, it's so busy that tonight, Anthony and I are having to split up because there are two amazing meetups going on. One of them is going on at the Salesforce Tower, and it's all about AI dev tools. And then there's an AI meetup group that's going on that Anthony's actually going to be speaking at. So if you are in San Francisco, by the way, and you haven't registered for these things, go and register for them if you still can, and find us because we are giving away 85% off Signal tickets live at these events. So if you want to find out how to get those tickets, I might also share a link in the chat afterwards. I might just share 85% for those of you who are coming and meeting up with us here. But yes, that's what we're in. That's what we're in SF for, and people are jazzed. I shared this in chat this morning. Had somebody come up to me this morning and they're just like, Twilio's back, or yesterday, and there's like, Twilio's back in SF. And I was like, we never left, but yeah, we're definitely back. Yeah. How's your week going,
Great.
Rishab? I feel like
That's
I've
great.
got a lot of stuff going on, but how's your week going so far?
No, I think, yes, you have a lot of stuff going on. I agree on that. And I think for me, still good amount of stuff going on, not as much as you, Andrew. So I will take that as a win for me. But yeah, super excited about, Signal coming in, 6 weeks now? 5, 6, 6 weeks. The math is not mathing for me anymore. But yeah, excited about that, bunch of cool stuff that we are working on. And Andrew and I, we chat and talk over Zoom, over multiple calls every day. So exciting stuff. But it's good to see that, even though we were not gone, like Twilio is being represented in a way that people feel like, oh, we are back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so
Reminds
good.
me of that. Have you that scene from Hangover? I don't know which part it is, part 2 or part 3, where they're all in the car and they go like, oh, we are back. We're so back.
I do. That's how it felt. That's 100% how it felt. But I will share. Can we spend a little bit more time on this, because I want to share just like this lovely story before we jump into things. So Anthony and I, we were standing. So we sponsored pizza at this event last night, and I feel like there's nothing more developer meetup than like being the guys that sponsor the pizza. And we were standing after the talks. We were standing at the end, and this developer came up and, in like the best fashion, just like the most amazing fashion, was like, I just wanted to say, I love your APIs. And I was like, that is like the most awesome compliment that you can give to like a dev tool company. Like, I love your APIs. And then when I asked them, I was like, oh, so like, do you use it in like your day-to-day work? And they're like, oh no, I use it for like my hobbyist projects, kind of like downselling the hobbyist side. And I was like, no, hobbyist is amazing. That's kind of what kind of got Twilio to where it is. And I was like, well, what do you do for your full-time job? And they were like, oh, well, you know, I just work at Google on Google search. And and it's not like they were disappointed or anything, but just like the difference in the excitement between like, I love your APIs and I work on Google search, was just like so wholesome. It was such a cool, like just interaction. And I 100% connected with them on LinkedIn. And I was like, you are like the kind of person that I would just love to connect with again, because I feel like those are the vibes. Those are the vibes that we're going for.
Yes, it's all about the vibes, but that is an awesome, I think. I know you shared a bit about it in the Slack, and I was like, yes, this is why we go to in-person events and in-person meetups, is because these, you know, authentic feedbacks that we get from developers who either have tried Twilio, whether it's hobby projects, or even, you know, if you're working on a solution that is for a business or your own work. So it's awesome to hear that always.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. I mean, this is it. And I got to say, I feel just like over the moon to be here, because for those of you who kind of don't know this, Twilio has this thing called DevNet, and DevNet is awesome. And both Rishab and I are on the DevNet, and it's made up of developer educators and developer evangelists and developer advocates. And sort of like, evangelists are normally the ones that get to go out into the world and evangelize and like go to these meetup events. And I happened to sneak my way into this SF trip, and I'm just like over the moon to be back at these events. I just think like seeing every time I go to an event, I'm still not used to like wearing the red track jacket and people being like, oh my God, you work at Twilio. I love Twilio. And it's just like, I don't know. There's something about being a tech company that everybody recognizes and like developers just are in, like they really, really love, that I think it's one of the things that makes it special to be on this team.
Definitely. It's all about the vibes. It's all about the vibes.
We're here. So, I mean, listen, I know we've talked about vibe coding every week, and we're going to keep doing it until it comes out of style. But this is the real vibe coding that you're looking for. You're not looking for AI assisted coding. What you're looking for is two people working on AI projects while vibing. That is the true meaning of vibe coding. That's it. That's us. That is us, everybody. It's so interesting. I keep getting emails now as well. So like, we'll stay on the vibe coding because it's the banner now. I keep getting emails that are like, come to our vibe coding meetup, or like, I'd be really interested in like Twilio working with us to do like a vibe coding hackathon. And I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, I like lean into the marketing angle as much as you want, but I don't know. There's something going on, and I keep reading these. Actually, I'll share this post because I just absolutely love this person. I met them at a DevRelCon a couple years ago, and just like every time that I see something that they write, I'm just over the moon. And they were talking about like this whole vibe coding, but from an education angle. What is her name? I love that. I'm like, I love this person, but I cannot for the life of me remember their name or where they work. No. Oh, hold on. I know what I'll do. I'm going to go, hold on. Let me share my tab. I'm on one screen today and it's freaking killing me. So please, somebody in chat, let me know if I am doxing myself in any way, because that is no bueno. All right, so I think I'm on LinkedIn right now, but I'm going to go to YouTube DevRelCon, and then here, and then videos, and we're going to look through, because this person gave a talk the same year that I did. Where is her talk? Oh, yes. Okay, Sue Smith. So let's go to LinkedIn, because she shared this on LinkedIn. Sue Smith. I'm assuming I'm sharing my tab right now, am I?
No.
I'm not?
It is not on the screen.
Oh, I didn't put it on the screen. Whoops. Sorry, I did not realize. But you've got access now. You can, like, control things, right, Rishab?
I think so.
Yeah, you've got the power now. Brent, Chef Brent granted you the
I'm going to
superpower.
test my power just a sec. Yes,
yeah.
I can.
Amazing. So Sue Smith wrote this blog post, and she just published it.
Ooh.
And it's basically like, I don't even think it's a hot take. I just think that it's like a fresh take on like the use of Gen AI in like the learning process, and like how Gen AI is like democratizing this process, but how like you still kind of need to you need to be like very reflective on how you use it. Anyways, I'll paste this in chat. Like, highly recommend. Everything that I've ever seen that's come from Sue is just next level. And Sue used to do, so she works at Fastly now, but she's been like everywhere. So she was at oh yeah, I guess I didn't share that tab. So this is like the article that you wrote, why we should still teach coding, and it's all about like democratizing learning. So I'll share this in chat. But yeah, she worked at Postman as a developer educator, worked at Glitch as a DX lead doing like education stuff. And then Glitch, I didn't realize until recently, got acquired by Fastly like 3 years ago or 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. All these acquisitions that are happening, which is just amazing. Yeah. So anyways, some more learning related stuff on the vibe coding angle. So y'all didn't come here for vibe coding chat. I mean, maybe you did come here for vibe coding chat. I don't know. Maybe that's what this is now. And we're just going to call this vibe coding with Rishab and Andrew, and we won't do vibe coding at all. We'll just talk about it.
I think this is the actual vibe coding. Like that is the definition for me, at least. I consider this as vibe coding.
I agree. Build a blog, aka vibe coding with Rishab and Andrew. So Rishab, what is this stream that people have happened into? What do we do here on Build a Blog?
Let me get my props. Two awesome people, Andrew and me, come together every Wednesday to build a Twilio blog. So you might have seen twilio.com/blog. There are some great ideas and builders that have shared their own projects or solutions that they have built over the time. And one of the things that you realize working in tech is the advancements that we make so fast makes things outdated. So what we have tasked us to do is go grab blog posts from the past and try to build it and see if there is anything that's outdated. But it also gives us the opportunity to not only just update the blog, but share maybe a piece of tech that was, 3 years ago, very popular, and you might need it at your work or your hobby project. So bringing that all builder vibes, I guess, is the goal here.
Builder
I think it's
vibes.
a win-win.
I love it. Absolutely. And we've done two. So far, I think we've updated 3 blog posts. We haven't been doing this very long. We only launched this in March. But everybody's been a big fan. We, like you, our amazing community has been here and is sticking around with us. And we're so grateful. And so we thought, hey, let's continue doing this until people get sick of seeing us live on stream. But I will say this week is a little bit different. So normally, Rishab has just been like this rock star that has gone and found some awesome blog posts, or we've met about it. This week's a little bit different. Both Rishab and I are involved in Twilio Signal. Again, shout out Twilio Signal. And so time has been very Time's been very limited. And so we didn't actually choose one. So I feel like there's almost a little bit of an exploration today of like, let's go and choose one. I had this thought. And then Rishab kind of was like the voice of reason here. One of my amazing colleagues on the developer education team, Matthew Setter, who's based in Australia, like 3 weeks ago, gave me a blog post and he's like, can you review this? And I said, absolutely, I can review that for you, Matthew. And then last week or 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'll have it done by end of day Friday. And then today, or like his afternoon, my like early morning, I got a message from Matthew being like, hey, do you have time to review this? And I had this thought of showing you what the review process looks like live on stream. However, I don't necessarily want to do it without having Matt be like, I'm okay with you showing my writing live on stream, because the people that have published these blog posts, it's too late for you. We are just going to do it. And there's nothing that you can do to stop us. But so we're not going to do that today. And even though we didn't really choose one, how does that feel to you, Rishab? Like, let's us go through and like take a look at some blogs and see if we can find one that's good.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a good idea. I know we threw this idea in the last stream out there that we'll pick the oldest blog post. And
oh, yes.
To like page 300 something.
I'm so glad. I totally forgotten about that. Yes, that is what we're doing today. I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm so glad that we will be able to update the titles for this stuff afterwards. Y'all are missing out. I love them looking up at this camera. So by the way, chat, I am in a conference room and I was really excited. I was like, oh, there's like a sweet Logitech webcam in here and like a Zoom room, but I cannot plug in to any of these things. So I'm literally streaming from a single laptop today. But I figured out my problem, Rishab. My problem was I had, I think, 100 tabs open on my laptop. And that was causing things to not work as they should, shall we say. My video is freezing a lot. So I think I've solved it. I closed like 3 dozen windows.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. For me, I'm at 86 right now, 86 tabs.
And you're still running fine. Maybe it was the power thing too. Maybe it was a combination of tabs plus I needed more power. Only time will be able to tell. So chat, yeah, that's going to be our plan today. We're going to go through. By the way, apologies for my super scratchy voice that's probably really annoying to listen to. Hey, Dev the Dev. I am like, of course, I traveled and like got a cold just before I traveled. So I'm in like recovery cold mode. How often does that happen to you, Rishab? You travel a lot for conferences. Are you able to like stay pretty healthy across the board?
Now, it happened to me once and I had to fly back from Denmark to Toronto on a 9-hour flight. And because I was sick, I had cold. It was not a good experience at all. So I try my best to stay or not get sick. So, you'll see I'll be taking proper rest is first thing. Second is like eating proper and then also electrolytes. I feel like electrolytes help a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So hydration is one thing that I mess up when I travel because access to water and stuff like that. So I carry these electrolyte pouches.
Do you do like NRC type stuff? Is it similar?
I guess.
Hold on. I got them in my bag but anyways, so you carry these electrolyte things with you and it helps?
It definitely helps. And then also like some kind of workout, because the number one thing that for me gets messed up is my sleep. So like in the hotel, like I can't get comfortable to the bed sometimes or the pillows or something. So what working out does for me is I get tired and I sleep like a baby. And once I sleep well, I'm recovered for the next day and power through again. Few tips based on my personal experience.
This is I will say this is like the first time that has happened before. Like often it'll happen at the end because you're just going so hard. So, but the joys of traveling. But it's been amazing. Like I'm glad that I wasn't like really sick coming out on the trip because I would have been like, oh no, that's awful. But now I'm just in recovery mode, and so, anyways,
I hope you feel better soon.
I do. You know what? I'm feeling good. It's like the vibes are so good everywhere. The energy is so good. It's such an awesome time to be in San Francisco too. And like, there's so much stuff going on. So I am just over the moon to be here. All right. So Deb the Dev, welcome. I feel like first time viewer. I don't feel like I've seen Deb the Dev before.
Yeah. At least on our stream. So welcome.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself. If you're new to the stream, if you're just popping by, be sure to say hello. We'd love to know where you're coming in from, how you found us. And we just want to kind of spend some time with y'all. From the first time. Amazing. Of course. I love it. Well, welcome back, Dev the Dev. We are super happy to have you. Dev Shaw. Hey. There we go.
Hey, dude. How are you?
I love it. I love it.
Thank you for stopping by. Also, I wanted to tell Chad. I used to do this thing when I used to stream way back, like 2 years ago. We would have stand-ups. So if someone wants to share what they're working on this week, feel free to, add that to the chat. As you know, we went through that like a few minutes ago. Andrew is in SF. He's going to all these amazing meetups. Most of them are AI themed. And Twilio is so back for devs. I've been just heads down signal stuff. So if you're working on something cool and would like to have a stand up on the chat, feel free to share that.
I love that. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so today we are going into the annals of history, into the Twilio blog. So we're gonna head over to Twilio blog. And I'm assuming my screen is shared. Yeah, it is shared. All right. So, let me zoom in here. If you don't know, there's an easier way to get here. I think it's just like twilio.blog, twilio.com/blog/developers, something like that. But welcome to the developers blog. And so I think we did this live on stream, but if we didn't, we are going to go to the end of time. We are going to go old school Twilio. I think it was like 301. Was it 301 that we were able to go to?
Or 319.
Let's go. Let's see. Let's go 320 and see what happens. At a certain point, it cuts off and it's just like, no. Okay, yeah. So this was the oldest Twilio blog that was on the blog. It's not one that I feel like we can really update because it's literally it actually still works.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also a very, it's a very basic blog. This is very early any company, you know what I mean? If you go into any company's blog, you will probably find something that looks very similar to this. But where did we go? Great post on, I love, it's a good post when in the title you say, great post.
Oh, this one was someone cross-posting and referring to another post.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I love it. I love it so much. Just great post. All right. So what else do we got here? Cold Fusion and the Twilio REST API.
Status hotline, real-time Ann Arbor parking availability by phone. Call CSVs from REST API script.
So where do we want to start? Which one of these is compelling to you, Rishab? Or chat, if you got one that you like better.
Yeah. I don't know what Cold Fusion is, to be honest.
I think it's I want to say Cold Fusion is a PHP framework, an old one, but maybe I'm wrong. Cold Fusion. Oh, dang. Adobe Cold Fusion. What is it? Cold Fusion is a one platform. What is this? Interesting. Hold on. Let's go Google. What is Cold Fusion? A rapid web application development platform. From Adobe. server-side scripting language that allows for builders to build dynamic websites. Do you know what this looks very similar to? What do you build? So when you build things for Roku, you have to use like a specific Roku program. Like it's a very
interesting.
Yeah, it's called like BrightScript and Scene Graph, and it reads that same way. Yeah, Scene Graph and BrightScript, and they're like they look very much like this Cold Fusion, like the way that it's formatted up here with just kind of these like this markup type stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if we really. I don't even know if we could access it, to be honest with you, because we do not have it. So let's see what else we got. Cold Fusion announcing something. What about an AWS status hotline? I wonder if we could actually build this. Jeff Barr. I recognize that name. I feel like Jeff Barr is at Is he still at AWS?
Yeah, he's a vice president, I think, now.
Yeah, VP and chief evangelist at AWS. Just a lowly AWS evangelist extraordinaire back in the day. AWS status hotline. I wonder if this still exists. I mean, this could be fun, but I mean, what do we get in here? So what is it doing? So all these photos are dead, which is just top tier. But we can do like a Wayback Machine to get these. I find it so fascinating that they literally uploaded oh my gosh, pictures of the code. I think that's what this is.
It could be, yeah, like the index.php, Twilio demo, slice one.
Yeah, I wonder if is this actually uploaded? Yo.
Is it a GitHub link?
No, it's not. It's demo.twilio.com. It's Jeff. I think it's Jeff. AWS status. I do not want to click like a random PHP link. I feel like danger, Will Robinson. That is mucho scary. Well, this is my reader. Yeah, we could try this. And it's with my favorite programming language, PHP. What else we got? Twilio recipes. Twilio how-to. 3 recipes. These like old links. I wonder if this still exists. Yeah, it doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist.
All right. I think we're just going to keep going until we find one that we might be able to build. Call CSVs?
On REST API.
That's interesting. A customer asked today if our voice API can provide call records in a CSV format. I put together a quick PHP script to pull XML call records from our REST API and write a CSV to stand out. Okay. Yeah, this all looks pretty standard. I feel like this is probably still pretty doable. I love that it's just like to use the script, download the script, copy and paste. Do not copy and paste random code that you find on the internet. Even on our blog, do not copy this and paste it. Bad things will happen. I mean, I know we're literally copying and pasting things from ChatGPT now, but like, don't just blindly copy and paste something. Please. For the love of all that is holy, don't copy this. So we could do that one. What else could we do? All right. Back to school, back to coding. Ooh, Google Voice, HTTP authentication, access password protected URLs. This is like Twilio. Oh, that's so interesting.
HTTP auth with Twilio.
Interesting. Okay, do you want to actually take over hold on, I'm going to send this link. I just got to run for 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going to share this link with you in chat so you can take over the screen share. And I will be back. It won't take me very long. I just got to run and grab something. Yeah, it's page 318 that we're on right now. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second, chat. Be back in
Okay, let's open up this link and then I'll start sharing my screen here. Give me 1 sec. Here we go. want to make sure that I share the correct tab. Share screen, entire screen, screen 1. Okay. And we'll pull Andrew's screen off and add mine. Awesome. So page 318 is where Andrew left us, and let's look at it. And chat, let me know if there's something interesting here that you want us to build, but we'll just go over the list. So thoughts on getting the most out of startup weekend, back to school and back to coding with Windows Azure extended contest category, contest rules, Windows Azure plus Twilio example app, Rosetta phone. I guess these are kind of like the announcements. So there might be like a Windows Azure extended contest. So you can see the announced categories, contest rules, and then an example app that someone built. Twilio call control inside of Salesforce using a Visualforce sites.
It's so funny because like a lot of these are so out of date. Like some of these technologies don't even exist anymore.
Yeah, I don't think
Perl
so.
helper library. Okay, have you ever used Perl, by the way?
Yep.
I found a Perl-based web framework, and I kind of loved it. Like it was shockingly good, and I don't know why, but it made me want to start developing in Perl. But then I realized that was a terrible idea because nobody wants that.
Yeah. We had a subject in my diploma program for Perl scripting. So
really
very interesting. But like as I got used to it, I started, because it's another scripting language, so it all starts making sense once you know the syntax. But then you learn Bash and PowerShell, and you realize the power.
Absolutely.
But anyways, you can trick or treat my house from anywhere.
It's interesting. Selly with the jelly over on YouTube recommending Twilio call control inside Salesforce. I would do that one, but then we would need to log into our Twilio Salesforce. And then I'm pretty sure that our corporate security would be sending both Rishab and I a very angry message saying never do that again. So there's that.
Yeah, I to be honest, I don't think we might, at least I don't have enough access to do anything programmatic with Salesforce at this point.
No, same. All right, I can take over driving.
Okay.
All right, let's pull you off, pull me on. And I think we're on the same page still. All right, let's go page 317. I love it we haven't found anything yet. Twilio plus Heroku Ruby challenge. Man, we covered like some of the best programming languages back in the day. Twilio for government, Twilio for
Twilio plus
.NET.
Google App Engine.
Ooh, what do we got? Introducing price it by phone. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I actually kind of like this. Look up Amazon book prices by calling a phone number. Enter the book's 10-digit ISBN number after the prompt. It will tell you Amazon's lowest and used price. You know what I also love about this? It's back when Amazon like only sold books.
Yeah.
And then visit. Oh, I wonder. I don't want to click that link. That site is definitely not still up.
Then visit the Price It by Phone website and enter your phone number for a full list of books you have searched. Interesting. That is very interesting.
Monkey calling. What's the monkey calling phone survey hack? Oh, I really want to click on all of these links. I need like a separate device where I can just open dangerous links that's not on my work computer.
Yeah. Yep. How did you build your app? I based my app on Twilio's weather by phone app engine example. Price It sends a REST request to the Amazon's product advertising API. I'm 100% sure that API is outdated now. Passing it the entered ISBN, Amazon sends back the book data as XML. Price It extracted. Okay, I get the idea.
Mm-hmm. App engine, jQuery. I also feel like this is probably locked down now. I feel like this REST API probably was a public REST API and now is definitely not a public API.
I'm sure.
Everything requires an API key now.
Yep. Especially, I would think that from Amazon, just because how big their marketplace has got from just being books, right?
Okay, I mean, this is an option. Let's keep looking through and seeing. I also don't think they give any code, do they? It didn't look like it.
No, I think they just like showcase their project.
All right. We're going back into the annals, but we're getting slightly further away. Controlling real-world devices, fun and games, killer marketing tools. These read very, very generic. Want to make sure your on-call team gets up and out of bed when a Nagio. I love that this is calling out something that is not pager duty. A time before pager duty, everybody. Twilio, was it actually called Nagios? I wonder if this became pager duty.
16 years ago.
Interesting. A 23-year-old piece of technology. Is it still being actively developed, though? It must be. Interesting. Oh my gosh. This, like, I don't know. Chat.
You're not sharing the tab.
Oh, I'm not sharing the tab. Hold on. So I opened up the Nagios site. And I just love that, like, one of their advertising things is a CD. That is like, I feel like you can tell who the audience for this software is like old school devs. Because newer devs would not even know what this is. Not even know what it is. Scary. Scary times.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a game changer.
They have a YouTube shot.
They do. YouTube Shorts means they are hip. Game changer. Nagios. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So, wrong way. All right, let's go back to no, not there. I definitely lost the blog. Twilio Blog developers. I feel like we were on what, 317 now?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
16.
316. Let's go 16. Share this tab instead. All right. So, yeah, we were on 316. All right. I don't think we've got anything here. We're getting there. Okay, here we go. Building a Happy New Year voice broadcasting app. Creating a custom international calling card. Voice blogging with Twilio and WordPress. Okay, we're getting in there now. All right, so we got this. Let's see what these look like. Twilio powered call tracking. SE overflow? I wonder what that is. All right, let's share this tab. All right, voice blogging. What's this? Jeff came across this blog post talking about Twilio. Oh, is this just like sharing somebody else's blog post? Oh, no, this is actually like a tutorial.
Yeah.
But you need to be running WordPress, which is going to be a step. Is going to be a process. The downside, I love WordPress, I love PHP, but it's like a little bit of a heavier lift to get started. Creating a custom international calling card. I don't know if this is even possible anymore. Oh, we got a video, y'all. Yo,
Twilio.
Team Twilio. Brent, this is pre-Brent.
New Twilio customer from Australia.
I love it. Getting customers involved in this. This is spectacular. 11 out of 10. Man, everything's in PHP. God, I love this company. I really, really do. I gotta say, every time. Okay, this is not PHP. This is JavaScript. I don't know where they're finding. Also, this is terribly formatted JavaScript. The struggle is real. More JavaScript. There is no PHP in here. I don't know what they're talking about. Where is the PHP, chat? This 1000% looks like HTML. And just HTML.
Yeah.
I don't see anything in there. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's missing. Maybe it's actually missing the code. All right, so that's not going to work. Share this tab. Happy New Year's broadcasting app. Call in and leave your message for the world. Gather the recording URLs. Get a list of recordings. Again, gotta love it. God love the PHP. Oh, we got another video. I mean, this one would work, definitely. It's pretty simple. Twilio powered call tracking. Oh, let me share this tab. SE Overflow, register for Twilio account, buy 3 local phone numbers, download the SE Overflow phone call tracking code sample zip file. That seems like a super safe idea, right? Because we should just download zip files off the internet. Yeah? Let's see, where is it hosted? Totally off a WordPress site. WordPress sites never, ever get hacked. It's never happened. All right. I don't know if we found
secure.
it. Just super, super secure. We're not hating on WordPress. We love WordPress, but definitely not downloading random file from WordPress site. Twilio Drop IO contest. Play the Hertzian Collective, 5 Minute Heroes, Sinatra, and Heroku. I think Sinatra is like a Ruby framework. Introducing Trails. Twilio on Rails.
Trails. Nice.
That's great. Great alliteration. Blog writer. Okay. Code.google.com. Dang. Is this in the time before GitHub? 2010? This is like early-ish GitHub, right? How long did it take to build? Example controller. It's so fascinating to me that people are uploading like images of their code.
Yeah. Were coding blocks not a thing?
I guess not.
Yeah. Probably.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's... Oh, I'm not even showing this. Sorry. So this is what I'm talking about. So I just like went over here and it's like this image for the example code. It's like example code to get you started. But by the way, you have to write all of it out by yourself. You can't copy it unless you go to our Google. Sorry, and this is what I was talking about. There's like this code.google.com. Does this even exist anymore? Can you still actually use code.google.com?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It changed, but what happens when you click it?
Yeah, it just brings you to code.google.com, brings you here. Oh, okay. Yeah. So there is an archive, so we could actually access it. Google Code. Oh, can you search it? Oh, cool.
Nice.
So technically, that's a that's a possibility. Is anything jumping out to you? You don't seem incredibly excited about any of these. Neither am I.
No.
Twilio mashups. What do we got? Building a Twilio plus Google Chrome extension. Okay. What do we got? Look at that track jacket. Look at how big that Twilio logo is. I like have my track jacket in my pocket. That is just letting you know. Also, I will say that it's super interesting because I don't know if this is the whole reason that Jeff had chosen the red track jacket, but it stands out so much when you go to events. Like when they were clearing us out yesterday from the GitHub campus space, both Anthony and I were wearing like our bright red Twilio stuff, and we were the first people asked to leave. They were just like, you seem like the most excuse me, you seem like the most like brightly colored people here. You seem like the ones that if we ask you to leave, then everyone will see you and they will follow.
Fair.
Yeah. Anyways, I just thought it was super, super funny.
We should all get this. Let me share this link with you. Then you can pull it up. But we should all get these and have it matching with our track jackets.
Ooh, I love it. Should I put it up?
Yeah. So
all right. Wait, you just shared the 318. Is that what you meant to share?
No. Go to the people.
Oh, geez,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
shared that one. Okay.
yeah.
Yo, this is actually kind of fire.
Yeah.
I'm kind of here for this. Yes. By the way, bonus points to chat. If you are able to actually tell us, and you can, if you work for Twilio, it doesn't count. Tell us the inspiration for the red track jacket. I think, is it public knowledge? I actually have no idea.
I think so. Like at least. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Fair.
We'll see. I mean, even if it's not public knowledge, we can see. We did Twilio Adidas. They were black though. So I'm super jealous. I didn't know that there were other colors of track jackets until I saw your blue or black track jacket. How did you get that, Rishab? What did you do? Who did you have to bribe to get that jacket?
I was doing an event with the field marketing team, the AWS reInvent. And
okay.
One of the days, the attire was going to be blue track jackets, and I didn't have any. And it seems like they have. So I'm like, I needed a blue Twilio track jacket, and that's how I got it.
I love it. All right, field marketing. If you're ever looking for a home for some more multicolored track jackets, hit your boy up. Okay, back to our blog searching shares tab. So we do have this Chrome extension. This could be a good one. Building a Chrome extension. Number. Default from number. Account SID auth token. To number. My number. Twilio number. Oh, that's fascinating. So this actually doesn't look like it's changed very much. I did a Chrome extension not too long ago, and
okay,
I don't think they've changed very. This, I feel like this could be good. We got syntax highlighting, HTML5. I don't think we need to do any of this stuff. What? What is this? Adding more to the few just recently that they will strive to make best tools. Can use web API local storage to store information. Oh, I see. This is like just old school developer tools.
Mm-hmm.
God, the datedness of this. I was like, this looks like a desktop application.
Yeah, it does.
But no, App Engine. I used App Engine to host the Twiml to make these calls. Nice. You don't need App Engine anymore, but we could use it. I feel like we should, in fact. Does it give us the code? Oh yeah, I guess we can just use the code there. Do you want to try this one?
Sure.
This one seems like, I feel like this should be, we can get there in like the hour that we have left.
Okay.
Okay. Shall we do?
For some reason, I'm not that confident that we'll be able to get this working, but if you are, let's try it.
I'm confident in everything. Oh, hold on. Did he share the whole code sample? That's my question. Browser events, Chrome, Twilio Chrome. Oh. Yeah, there's actually, like, this exists. The item is not, imagine that, not available. Well, don't worry, we are going to make it available. We might even have to vibe code to get some of these things happening. Yeah, I mean, listen, my confidence is often misplaced, but I feel like in this case, if he's given us everything that we need,
okay,
but maybe he hasn't. You can get started here. Oh, the server code is also available with the extension here. I bet you that this is available on Wayback. Oh, it's on GitHub. This will definitely be available on Wayback. 100%.
Okay.
Let's see. If it is available on Wayback, then we can actually go through and rebuild something. But I feel like it's in the JavaScript world. Come on. Hey, let's go. 2013. Back in the day. How old? Come on. Also, I'm not watching chat in any way, shape, or form, so I don't know if there's anything amazing happening on chat or not. But, oh, this is not the web page you're looking for. Maybe we'll try another version of this. Twilio Chrome extension. Let's go 2016. Because I don't think that they have, I don't think that they've stopped scraping GitHub. You should definitely be able to find archived versions of GitHub stuff. That seems pretty reasonable.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there was some chatter in the chat about people guessing the origins of Track Jacket.
What did we get?
So Stephen Nick said Jeff really liked working out in bright red.
I love it. I think that's probably true.
Let's see what else we got. KSAP said Franz Beckenbauer inspired the Adidas Track Jacket. But yeah, Chef Brent is in there saying
Chef
that
Brent knows.
Story definitely doesn't track if you knew OG Jeff.
I love it. So by the way, chat, if you didn't know, so Chef Brent is like one of the, he is part of, what is, I don't know how much of this stuff is public. Chef Brent's been around for a hot minute and has been at Twilio since the very early days. So has all of the canon, like all the Twilio canon. Chef, I would watch that show, Twilio Canon with Chef Brent. All right, so literally none of this, like no Twilio Chrome extension stuff is popping up. This code may be inaccessible. We may have to, 2011? Replaces.
There's so many.
Of course. Twilio link share. It may be this one though. I wonder if they'll give an example. This looks like Chad's self to do. I was unhappy with the existing extensions, went through App Engine. Hold on, maybe I can get it through Chrome Store because they did share it on the Chrome Store as well. Let me find it. Back. Keep going back. Twilio Chrome extension. All right, where did you share the extension? Twilio Chrome. Copy link. Yeah, so I think it will. Hold on. Twilio Chrome browser extension. 2021? Nah, we want to go like old school. Twilio voice Chrome extension. There's a lot of Chrome extensions that people are developing though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But we want the old one. I love it. It's been totally removed. What was the person's name? I wonder if that person removed themselves from GitHub altogether as well.
Probably. I think that's why no like user search also showed up.
Oh no, I found it. I missed this. Hold on. I missed this section here where it said editor's note. This app is no longer live, but the code is still available on GitHub here. Literally at the top. So it was this one. It was this one that I found. So nice. they transferred it to somebody else. Okay, so this gives us a good starting point. 14-year-old code. Gotta love it. Okay, I'm gonna share this link with you. Shall we do our regular jam? And I'll type and you code.
Yes.
Okay.
But you will have to also guide me because I have zero clue. I built the Chrome extension like 5 years ago. So.
Well, then you are as well set up as I am because. Okay.
I'm gonna create a directory for this. Call this Twilio Chrome extension. That seems good. Then we'll open VS Code.
And then we'll get started.
Yes.
All
okay.
Right. So first thing you're going to do in your folder is you're going to create a manifest.json file.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to share, I think I'm sharing my screen already. I can't do the double screen share today because I'm lacking a second screen, but I can throw it up here so you can see. So basically, I'm literally just going to it's like developer.chrome. It's like if you Google build your first extension.
Okay.
on like extensions getting started, you will find what it is there. And it's literally just following the same process.
Okay. Build your first Chrome extension, get started.
Yeah, and then it's like manifest.json, and then it gives you, this is like a hello world example, but I feel like it's a good place for us to start.
Okay. Yeah.
And then basically you create a hello file, and then it's gonna like pop up. Yeah, it's like super easy.
Cool.
Right,
and then we have, it wants us to create an HTML file, call hello.html, and this is just simple HTML with an H1. I need to load and unpack the extension. Okay, I guess this will need when we are testing the extension, so we can skip this for now. Cool.
So go to extensions, enable developer mode, which I think is probably already enabled. Click load unpacked button and select extension directory. So actually I feel like you can do this now. Just like literally go to Chrome, or the extensions thing. It's like Chrome ://extensions.
Yep, I'm doing that.
So by the way, if you're not
code window, but you won't
so
see.
I can show you. Like, this is basically what he's doing, chat. Like, he's basically going into the extensions page, which it literally is linked here, and then he will click into the manage extension section, turn on developer mode, and then load unpacked. So just like generally you have to like minify stuff, and it just is basically like allowing for you to do active development on a Chrome extension. And I think that's like, honestly, like, what else is there afterwards? Pin the extension, which you don't actually need to do. It's just easier to access. And then go back to the code and change the name of the extension, which you don't need to do. Refresh. Yeah, find. I see. So we will need to... Oh, it's giving you like broken stuff too. Interesting. Sorry, I'm like looking through this and I'm like, I hate when they do that. They're like, do this thing, but this thing won't actually work. We just told you to do this thing so you would hit an error, so you learned from it. It's like, I'm going to hit enough errors without you setting me up to have errors.
Oh, I also need an icon. What should be the icon? Twilio logo?
What did they use?
The manifest has hello_extensions.png, and it says it's missing because I don't have it.
Oh, I mean,
obviously.
Do you have like a Twilio PNG hidden on your computer somewhere?
Probably in my downloads folder, so I'll look that up. And are we still sharing my screen? Okay.
Yeah, I brought it back up.
Cool. Okay, yeah. I guess you can remove me, because I'm gonna search my downloads folder and I don't want to show.
Danger. Do not search your download folder live on stream chat. It is not gonna work out in anybody's favor. Okay, yeah, start by creating a directory. So this is what he's changing. So we basically had this like hello extensions thing. Download the icon. Oh, there is actually an icon that you can download if you want to use that. Like in the instructions, it's like download icon to your directory.
I found the Twilio logo.
Let's go. We are leveling up this basic extension. Also, is it you that's blowing up my chat today? No, it's not. So I was just seeing, like, I had a whole bunch of X notifications, but it's not you that's blowing it up. It is partially you that's blowing it up, but it's also partially the meetup from yesterday that's blowing it up.
Nice.
And also a bunch of vibe coding tweets. Because you can't go through a day, chat. You can't go through a day without some more vibe coding things showing up on your feed.
Hey, we got it. We got
good?
the hello extension.
All right, so we're good there. Do you want to pull up Chrome so we can see what she looks like? You're like, maybe.
Yeah, there we
it
go.
is. Hello extension. a base level extension. If you refresh that bad boy, like click the refresh icon.
Why
Does it do? Oh, it won't do anything. So go up to your extensions, like the puzzle piece in the upper right-hand corner. Keep going. Yeah. And then pin that one. And then let's click it and see what happens.
Nice.
Boom. Did it. We built an extension, because who doesn't need an extension that you click that just tells you hello extensions? The cool thing here actually is that we could actually build an extension that, because you can basically like load the hello.html, but you can load anything. So like go into there and just like add some JavaScript.
I'm just gonna change it to Ahoy.
As you do.
Let's refresh. Hey, nice.
Let's go. But like if you go into that same file, I'm pretty sure if you add some like a script tag to the bottom of it, you can like run like a pop-up. Like you could set up a pop-up.
Oh, okay. So like
yeah, so go back over. This is not, we're not following. We're going off book chat. But go back over there and go into your hello.html, and then under
add a script tag.
Yeah, just add a script tag and then do like an alert or something like that.
I guess we will need this, right? So like
eventually we will.
It's source.js.
Yeah. But I don't think that you actually, I think you can load it. Hold on, let me look at my.
Oh, you can just do it in the HTML file is what you're saying.
Oh no, this is exactly what they're doing. No, they're doing exactly what you are. But yeah, I was saying we could do it in the HTML file, I think.
Like this.
I think so. Like let's see if I'm right. But do like a pop-up. So like whatever the
script. No, I think this will work.
Yeah, okay.
All right, does it need to be console.popup? Is there a special
what's pop-up? Pop-up console. Let's
see. I'm gonna refresh this.
Pop-up in Chrome JS. Add a pop-up. Pop-up.js. Oh, Chrome action set. Oh no, there's like some, just do console log. That's the easier way to start, actually. Yeah, and then let's just check our console log. The thing is, like, I don't actually know if it does it inside of your. Oh yeah, so you're actually trying to do it inside of the Chrome extension.
Yeah.
Okay, so go into the manage view because it won't let you do it there. Oh, you're in the manage view. Go into details in Ahoy extensions. No. Go. Oh, yeah. Do inspect pop-up. Yeah, and then console, and you should be able to see it, I think.
It is in console.
It is console. Oh, no, it's showing you what's new, though. So just switch it over to console.
Refuse to execute inline script because it violates the following content. Oh,
okay. Yeah, so you do have to put it in a separate file.
Sorry, chat. I'll make this bigger. Okay, so this is the error, as you can see. So we do need a separate file. I can just copy this.
Yeah.
And then we'll get rid of this, and then source is gonna be, what should we name?
So what are, eventually we're gonna have to call it like Twilio something, but let's just leave it as source.js for right now.
Why is this pop delay 1 hour? Add a new file called source.js. Add the console.log here. Save this.
All right, and then that should do it. If we refresh.
Errors.
What do we got? Oh, script source. What is it saying?
Refuse to execute inline script because it violates the following content security policy.
Oh, interesting.
Script source
What
self.
does it say? Hold on. Let me see what it says in here. Script source pop-up. Create a pop-up.js file and add the file. Inspect in DevTools console. It should be... I mean, I'm just looking... Hold on. I'll pull this up, chat, so that you can see. So this is what I'm seeing here. So in this extension thing, it's saying, yeah, go in here, HTML body, put in the script called whatever, create a file called this, console log, this is a pop-up. To see this message, open the pop-up, right-click the pop-up, select inspect. In the dev tools, we should see this as a pop-up. But I wonder, yeah, this is like up to date too. Like this is a current.
Is it the name of the file?
Maybe try calling it pop-up. Let me just move it over here. I don't think so, but it could be.
Or it also could be our policies, like because I'm using the Twilio.
Oh yeah, we might have like an inline script thing.
Pop.js. Pop.js. Looks right. Go back.
No, we're still getting that error. I mean, still, let's see if it does it even with the error. Maybe it'll still run.
Anonymous function is the error. Refuse to execute inline script because it violates the following content security policy directive. I'm pretty sure this is us.
This is a Twilio specific thing.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way to run this then that let's see what Google says. We could vibe code this, but I feel like let's old school code this. Content security.
Here it is.
Oh, did you find it?
Oh, sorry. I think this is the reason because it's running over localhost.
Inline speculation rules localhost. Inline speculation localhost Chrome extension. Any Chrome extension, how does it work, and so on. Inline scripts will not be executed. Manifest content secure. Oh, I remember this. Okay, so hold on. Let me share this. Share this tab instead. So I remember I actually had to deal with something similar when I was building up my extension. You can like set the content security policy.
Within Chrome?
Yeah, no, like within the extension.
Okay.
Yeah. So like you actually in the manifest, you can set a content security policy. So if you just like look up.
I can look. Okay.
Yeah.
So manifest content
security policy.
Content security policy Chrome extension. Go. Oh, but Chrome is taking
a hot minute.
Yeah, there we go. Default policy, minimum and customized content security.
So these are like, what is this sandbox thing that they're saying there?
I don't know.
I have no idea what a sandbox page is.
I'm just gonna copy this.
I feel like, yeah.
Manifest.json. We'll paste it at the end.
Yeah.
Why is that not valid?
Because I think it needs to go inside, just underneath. I don't think you need the I don't think you need the extra.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Like that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like it's happier now.
Okay.
But I don't think that's going to work because that's the policy that is already running under the hood, right?
I don't know.
Well, let's see. No, it's still throwing the error. What is it saying? Yeah, same error. So I think we need to figure out whatever the content security policy is that like lets us do whatever we want. And it may be what's in the sandbox one right now. I love that I'm like, we're going to be able to make this happen. No problem at all.
The self is included.
Yeah, object source self, script source self, allow modals, allow pop-ups, allow forms. Hey, iMarky, we are building we're rebuilding an old Twilio Chrome extension, but we have never built a Chrome extension. So we are like first trying to do this hello world thing, and to see what we need in order to, get a basic hello world doing some basic JavaScripty stuff, because once we figure that out, then we should be able to do the rest of it as well. All right. Still errors, hey? Let's maybe let's go and look in the GitHub repo. Actually, let's go see what they've got in there. So this is the GitHub repo for the Twilio Chrome extension, Chad self, JS. Oh, this is a bunch of jQuery stuff. Ooh, jQuery. Nobody is here for jQuery chat. Permissions. Okay. I don't want to have to use jQuery though. Popup.html. Okay, so we've got all the code here. Yeah, maybe let's grab the stuff from this file and start working with this maybe. Or do we want to figure out this error first, the Chrome extension error? Oh, you're not seeing this. Sorry.
No.
This is the Chrome extension. So it's like, it's got the same manifest file. We've got the options and a pop-up HTML. We've got everything we need, but maybe we do want to figure out the content security policy stuff first. Anything in there? Do we vibe code this? I feel like maybe this is a moment to vibe code it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this for Chrome extension.
I mean, we don't use cursor. We are cursor. We don't need cursor because we are the AI. We are the artificially intelligent. But I mean, who doesn't use cursor? Cursor, it's like VS Code, but with AI. Also, I definitely use GitHub Copilot for a lot of my stuff.
Same here.
So I am definitely still using. Ooh, why not vibe code? I mean, that's it. That's it, KSAP. Why not vibe code? Is that why this got the name vibe code? Is because people are just like live streaming using like cursor and stuff like that with like awesome music in the background? Yeah, well, this is it. This is it. So this is why we're doing this. Is like we're going through and building old Twilio blog posts. And the older, the better. We'd only gone like 3 years old up until this point. Did you figure it out?
I think I found it.
And you did it without vibe coding.
Yeah, you need the hash that the console gave it to you. So probably that's it. Content security is self. Yeah, this might be it.
So what was the thing we needed to add?
The hash.
Oh, okay.
We'll see. At least the Stack Overflow discussion mentions it, so we'll see.
And technically, if we vibe coded, it was just going to come from Stack Overflow anyways.
Yep. Okay, let's reload this. Nope.
Still, what's the error though? Different?
Inline, yeah, it refused to execute inline script because it violates default
Throw it in.
content
Throw it
security
in.
policy.
Let's throw it into GPT or something and see what we can come up with. We got a vibe code. We talked about it too much.
Yeah. Or a nonce. What is a nonce? A nonce is required to. Is the hash same? The hash looks same. Let me just, because I'm down one rabbit hole. You have to add it content security policy. You have to add content security policy, yep. And then, okay. Okay, 13 upvotes, so I feel like this should work.
Are you just going to call that nonce?
No. I'm gonna get rid of this because they only had
us? No, so we're both like in DevRel. So Rishab's a developer evangelist, and so does like this kind of stuff all the time. And then in person too, and then I'm a developer educator, so similar vibes, but different job title, but same thing. This is basically what we do. We look through, we do educationally things to share all awesome things about Twilio with y'all.
Okay,
Let's see. Got it?
Let's see.
Oh, maybe do update. Do update at the top.
Oh, no. This
it
is
worked?
not the right extension. Where did it go?
No, it's there. It's at the top. You had it. Go up.
That is a Hoy extension.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we renamed it.
Nice.
No error. 6. So we
There
should,
we go.
press the button and we should have our console log now. Inspect. Hey, let's go. Love it. All right. So we got.
Stack
So what did you end
Overflow.
up doing? Like, what was the ultimate solution?
Oh, this discussion on Stack Overflow. Let me zoom in. So, yeah, we were doing the right thing of adding content security policy, but you remember how our error had an SHA hash?
Yeah.
So they were like, you need to add that hash. Like
Got it.
you'll find the hash from the console and you add it with all of this other stuff.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
We got there. I love it. The idiosyncrasies. Okay. Do we want to start working with the code from the repo?
Yes.
Let me share that code with you. Which window? Oh, I was already in the right window. I've got like too many windows open for one screen. All right, let's go over to, it's because I was in full screen here. I got lots of things going on, chat. Pull that down, put that up. Let's grab this repo over here, send it to Rishab in our DMs. And yeah, so this is literally the repo, chat. And what we're seeing here is we've got a popup.html. And as you can imagine, this pops up. And then it's loading a bunch of our scripts that are here. It's using jQuery, so like I think it's our choice as to whether we want to like keep using jQuery or update it. But I don't know how much it's going to change. Then we've got our options.html, and I'm pretty sure this is just this is all feeding in all of our auth token stuff. Do not, by the way, and let me repeat this one more time. Do not store your account SID and auth token in local storage on your device. It's just not a good idea. At least not plain text. Right? Would you agree, Rishab, or am I saying the wrong thing?
Sorry, do not store
not store your auth token in plain text in local storage.
Yes, I would agree.
Good. Okay, good. I was like, am I being overly zealous? Okay, so that's that. I mean, here we will, but don't do it normally. That's the wrong tab. So we've got the options where we're going to load that stuff. We've got the pop-up. We've got our manifest, which is just going to load up all this stuff. It's going to give us some permissions to talk to the Twilio API. I don't think this is still the same API, though. Is it? API.twilio.
Let's see.
Let's see. Let me do it. Oh, all right. It is actually. Wow. We haven't changed our API call.
I think we did a pretty good job at supporting it.
Dang.
Even after updates.
That is future proofing. Holy moly. Okay, back here. Options page, pop up. I feel like a few of these things will change just because like the API for the Chrome extension has changed. And then we've got our images for our logos, which we don't actually need. And then we've got our JS, which is literally jQuery autocomplete, resource descriptions. So this we will need. So this is very specific to Twilio stuff. I don't think that these are going to be... I mean, we'll have to see. And then UI. Oh, man, they built the Y'all, this is such a, true developer form, programmatically building your UI. I absolutely love it. I love it. Because you could just, use HTML and some CSS, but no. Do it in JavaScript. That's I love it, but not with React or anything. Just do it manually. I love it. Okay, I shared the extension with you, right? The folder?
Yeah, I'm just copying over the files that they have.
Right. We may actually be okay to get this up and running.
Now I get it. What you meant by building their own UI.
Yeah, sorry. It's just like, and whatever, it's fine. Like, this is the same thing you do in like most modern frameworks, but yeah, it's fascinating. What's the language? There's Mithril. I'll pull this up while he's doing that. I discovered Mithril JS recently. Let me share it here. Andrew, add to stage, remove. So Mithril JS is like a client-side JavaScript framework, and they're just like comparing it like speed-wise to all these other frameworks. But the thing that kind of killed me was you're like, okay, so here's how you're creating a page that has a heading of my first app and a button. And it's like, it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. But this is like, it's so much, I feel like this is so much more human readable to just do it this way, to literally just put an H1 and a button. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a very good programmer. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, there's lots of comments coming in. Yeah, Mithril. KSAP. Do you want, KSAP, do you want our personal handles, or do you want like the Twilio ones? Because we can provide either. Sorry that I missed that earlier. Yeah, Stephen Nick, absolutely. API key secret. KSAP, I have some questions regarding Twilio authentication. Are there any other ways to authenticate with Twilio outside of auth? No. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome. So you can find us on LinkedIn. Let me just grab the link here. LinkedIn, Twilio. So this is like the corporate LinkedIn. Hold on. This is the corporate LinkedIn KSAP. If you want to find us there. And then what were you asking for? LinkedIn or Twitter handle. And then on X, I'll share our stuff there too. So this is me on X. And then I'll share Rishab. This is me. And this is Rishab. And I think you're the same everywhere, Rishab, right? Rishab and Cloud.
Yeah. Rishab and Cloud on X, and then Rishab Kumar 7 is my LinkedIn handle. Should probably change that. I haven't changed my LinkedIn handle for a while. But yeah, Rishab and Cloud.
Oh, that's cool. Stephen Nick, API keys now have a restricted variant so you can minimize access. I love when I discover things that I did not even know about. Yeah, you're welcome, KSAP. Yeah, follow us, ask us questions. By the way, in response to your question, no, it's all Twilio account sid and auth token. There's no like OAuth with that you can into anything Twilio related, which I kind of find interesting. Like that we're not like an OAuth, but maybe you just don't need it. Such a developer thing to have to require your account sid and stuff. All right, let me pull that down.
Okay, so I think we are almost there. So I just updated the manifest.json because we were pointing to hello.html, but instead we want the options and the pop-up. The only thing left, I guess, is the image folder because they have a bunch of images, and I think we'll run into errors because it might be referenced in the HTML.
Like, I think it's referenced in the JavaScript, like where it's building the pages. Yeah. I saw at least one image there, so it'll actually throw like an error. Because if they just built all of this in HTML, we wouldn't be dealing with this situation, but because you're programmatically building something, it'll break the build process.
Okay, I'm gonna download all of these then.
We're getting all of the images.
Gonna verify they are images first.
Ooh, smart. Because we're computer. Don't do these kind of things without double checking.
Oh, I love how the Twilio logo is like the 14-year-old Twilio logo.
Oh, what does that look like? What is the 14-year-old Twilio logo? I'm very curious.
I'll pull it up as I paste them here.
I love
it. So image, folder, there we go.
It looks very similar.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, you're good.
Danger.
You're good. I like to play.
I like to live dangerously.
Yeah. Can I copy this? Yes. VS Code, help me paste it. There we go. This is the Twilio logo.
Oh, interesting. Much more like a phone dial.
Yeah. Yes.
Which I'm assuming it was never meant to be a button, and it was always meant to be like a rotary phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
I'm not crazy.
Okay. Shall we?
Shall
we reload our extension here and see if we get any errors? I'm 80% sure we should get errors.
That was the logo when he joined. It was an actual just photo of a phone when Chef Brent joined.
No errors.
Let's go. I mean, listen, if this actually works, I will be shocked. Yeah, definitely not working.
Why is it not working?
Can you right click and get into the console? Yeah, let's. Oh! Uh-oh. Go update and see if maybe we. No, it should be fine. Yeah, manage extension. I think this is going to bring us back there.
Oh,
yeah, that's not
clicked on the wrong button. Manage extension.
On Megabyte, pin to toolbar. Allow an incognito. Collect errors. I mean, that all looks right, but it is doing absolutely nothing. Do we get any errors in like our console?
No, because it's not running. Oh, like
our regular console, yeah. Like, oh yeah, we can't see it, right? Oh yeah, that's what I meant there. Yeah, like developer console. It's under settings.
When did that move?
Very bottom. Keep going. And then, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Danger. Nope. Chatwares.
Inspect. Where's
search print. Oh, more tools maybe? More tools. Just above help. Developer tools. There it is.
There we go.
Oh, or F12. Thank you, Robertables. Okay, so if we try and click on that extension, I feel like, yeah, it's probably not going to throw any errors. No, that's not helpful at all. What are you doing to us? All right, let's take a look and see what's going on in our manifest. Yeah, I wonder if we just can throw in, okay, so this is calling permissions, icon, pop-up. Is there even a pop-up option anymore? Like, do we need the specific like pop-up.html? I wonder if that's gone. Let me go and see. I can pull this up on mine. Chrome extensions pop-up. Pop-up developers. No, not pop-up blocker. Add a pop-up. Action default pop-up. Register a pop-up in the manifest under the action key. So I think that it has shifted. I think it's shifted to this format now. So it's like had an action and then default underscore pop-up, and that's where you define it. Oh, I wasn't sharing that. This is what I'm seeing here. So it's like add a pop-up, Chrome action open pop-up, and then you've got like this action default pop-up.
So I'm guessing we get rid of the browser action.
Hold on. Let me see. Browser action, browser underscore action, MDN web docs, manifest.json. Is this up to date? No. There's still a browser action thing. Default icon, default title, default pop-up.
But is the pop-up within the browser action or?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me share this with you. Let me remove this. So this is what it's showing me on MDN. So it's like, unless we're on a different manifest version now, maybe we're manifest version 3. I'm not sure. But it's showing like inside, like browser action. You've got default icon, default title, default pop-up. But I wonder if we're on a different version of the manifest. Manifest version 3 or higher. Yeah,
It's only
so
action, no browser
yeah, it's
action.
just action, and then it is default underscore pop-up inside of that action.
Okay, gonna remove this.
All right, let's see.
Oh, GitHub Copilot being helpful. Default action is fine. Icon is fine. We remove this, and we get rid of this. What? Why? Duplicate object?
Duplicate. We got 2 icons. Yeah.
Get rid of this. Tab, 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 tab. Looks right.
I think you move the default icon inside of that, though. Yeah, default icon can go inside of the action.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay, awesome. Yeah, and then let's try it again and see if it works. I don't think it will, but we can see. Errors. There we go.
But something loaded up.
Hey,
so.
There we go. Nice. All right, we can handle errors though. Errors are a good sign. Same thing. Yeah, just got to change that hash. I love it. So the work that we did before, reading the tutorial or the docs, actually helped us in our updating use case. Look at us being all educational and such. Careful we don't upset the brand team with that logo. You never know. Everything comes back. That was what's old is new again. So who knows? Maybe the old Twilio logo is going to come back.
Why are you giving me error still? Refuse to execute inline because it violates. Yes, enter the unsafe inline keyword, a hash. Either the unsafe inline keyword, a hash, or a nonce.
Chef Brent doesn't think it's going to come back. I think it will. Just like small phones are coming back, Chef Brent. They're coming back. Just you wait.
Why? Do we only need 1 hash? Maybe. Maybe that is it. No errors? No errors.
All right. I'm done with it, Chef Brent. It's over. I've bought the big phone now. I've accepted that this is the way of life. I've accepted
The way of life.
It's so true. Cake over pie and small phones. I'm a big pie fan, but I'm a big small phone fan. Fight me, chat. No, don't actually. I feel like I wouldn't win that fight. Hey, there we go. Got a new follower. Yash Velo. Amazing. That's the only 2 things. It's true.
Okay.
Okay, so we're still getting errors. Are we still getting the same errors?
Why? I just added that hash. Yeah,
Welcome to the chat.
It's the same hash.
Just add the unsave inline.
This?
Yeah. Make it unsafe for everybody. Absolutely, Yash. We are doing this live. I think it's got to be. Yeah. Make it safe to use all the unsafe things. All right. Errors again. Probably going to be the same error. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't like that.
Chrome extension unsafe inline v3. I'm building a Chrome extension facing a problem. Yes, I'm using below is my CSP. Please see the migrating scripts from external domains are not allowed in MV3. All script must include an extension package. Oh, should be included into extension package.
I love it. Yash, what's your what projects are you working on? We are always very interested in hearing what kind of work people are doing. Yeah, and by the way, if you're curious about what we're doing, we have gone back to a 14-year-old blog post that we are rebuilding right now. And by we, I mean collectively, I am contributing about 4%, but I'm here for the vibes. All right, what do we got? I love Alpine.js getting a shout out. Okay, I think unsafe inline was the wrong thing. I think I was wrong because I think you have to like reference the actual file that is unsafe inline. Like you have to reference where it's coming from if you're using like a CDN or something like that. I love 14 years old in a museum. I want you to go find a 14-year-old right now. Just like go find one and be like, do you know how old you are in the tech world? Like, do you know you are like old enough to be in a museum? I feel like that conversation would be hilarious. That right? Right? Like that's the conversation that I want to overhear. I also really feel as though we just need to remind those 14-year-old kids that they're going to be older before they know it. AI mock interview prep project. Very cool, Yash. Also, way to make the rest of us feel old, Robertables. Because I'm 16 and I really feel like I'm getting old. All right. Where are we at? Rishab?
So it says if you're referencing any of the external packages and stuff, you cannot do that because that is considered a wrong source in MV3, which is the manifest version 3 we are using. It should be included in the extension package itself. So I'm guessing that might be the issue, even though they have included the jQuery stuff.
Oh, I see. Why don't we just call jQuery from a CDN? The only two we can't, or just get rid of jQuery altogether. Like, none of this looks jQuery-esque. Like, where's the jQuery actually being called in here? I bet you it's in the UI and the resource descriptions. Because it's not in here.
Let me see. JS. Here. It's in the popup.html.
Yeah. But I mean, that's where it's being called. But, like, I'm super curious, like, where we're actually using it. Try UI.js. Yeah, this is where the jQuery is showing up. I'm a big fan of $signs, but not in JavaScript. It's not meant to be in JavaScript. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to rewrite completely. But why don't we just call the jQuery CDNs up there? Does that make sense?
No, that's what they are saying. You cannot do that.
Oh, you can't do it. I see.
So therefore, CDN is the wrong source for CSP in MV3. By the way, host sources shouldn't be single quoted in CSP.
Okay.
So like scripts from external domains, which I'm guessing is what the CDN will do, are not allowed in MV3. All scripts must be included in the extension package. And I'm guessing what they're doing here is similar because they have this min.css, min.js files that are available locally.
Yeah. So this is fine. Maybe it's the style sheet stuff. Let's just comment it out and see what happens.
Let me first see how many times we used it.
Just twice, I think. I bet you static 1 doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah, why do we need the
I think it's just for styling. I don't think we need it. I think we could pull that whole image thing or use something else. Yeah, definitely gone.
Yeah, we can just hard code the image we have. Twilio header logo, so we'll use the Twilio logo here. What else? This. Get rid of this. Okay, let's see if that Stack Overflow comment helped us.
I think there's a 50% chance that it helped. And a 100% chance that we'll get yelled at if we say they did something wrong.
Okay.
I mean, it loaded what we wanted.
Yeah, the big logo.
Big logo, but we're still getting the same error again. Yeah. Same
Pop-up
error.
.html, pop-up.html, and then script type is...
Oh. Maybe we don't need to call it that? Like, what if we just remove the...
Oh, wait, but didn't we see that Google recommends that it shouldn't be an inline script? It should be...
Yeah, it didn't work in an inline script before.
So
we had to move it to a different file.
It is. Let me see what line number it was.
It was like at the very, very top. Oh, no. No, it's that one.
42, this one.
So I see. And then they're running a knit. Yeah, I can see why they did it that way, because like it doesn't really make sense to do a whole script for that. But also, if we have to, we have to.
What should we name this? Init?
Solid naming convention. Solid naming convention.
Source is js/init.js. Create a new file, init.js. Paste it in there.
Oh, what's that error that's throwing? Doesn't like ready?
Oh, because we're referencing...
Oh, it's just because it's deprecated, but we're using an old version, so that's fine.
Let's see.
You can ignore deprecation errors. You can assign the script in the lower side if you want, like after body. Still getting, I bet you it's going to be the same error. Same error. Oh, no. This is a different error. Hooray.
Anonymous function.
Okay, so it does not like that we are using
jQuery.
like a 14-year-old version of jQuery.
Oh no. This line is like, because it's the min.js.
Yeah, so why don't we just grab the regular version? Is that what it is?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it'll work. Uncaught type error, Chrome extension get URL is not a function.
We got a lot of errors in here, like a shocking number.
Anonymous function. Yeah, we have 3.
So Chrome extension get URL is not a function. Do you want to fix that one first? Chrome extension get URL. It's probably just deprecated. Chrome extension get URL. 2024. It's a runtime. Browser runtime get URL now.
Browser runtime?
Browser runtime.get URL. So just search for like get URL wherever it is.
Which file was it?
I'm not sure. Maybe pop up? I'm not sure.
Min. This one. Oh, you meant the pop-up, right? No.
Yeah, is it in there? No. Where is it? Where was the error?
The file that the error referenced is the jQuery.
Not for the get URL one, really?
Yeah. Uncaught type error, chrome.extension.getURL is not a function.
Really? That seems odd that would have been included in a jQuery file, that they would have been referencing Chrome URL. Search in like all the files and it's not showing up anywhere?
Is there anything Chrome related? No.
Weird. Let me see if I can search on the GitHub version. Chrome. Get URL. Oh, it's in the UI.js. It's under build menu.
So, sorry, what did you say is the new browser?
It is browser.runtime.getURL.
Okay, let's see if that fixes this error. Browser is not defined.
What? Browser is not defined, and yet given a relative path. Oh, a relative path from. Oh, hold on. Here's what it is. Let me share on my screen. Let me share this tab. Share this tab instead. Pull you off, pull me on. So this is what it's saying to do. Is so like browser runtime get URL and then path, and then you're basically feeding in something that would be like appearing in the manifest.json file, and then it'll give you the full URL. Okay, so this code example that we had, oh, wrong one, was options.html. But that's what you have. Browser. And it's just showing like no browser. No browser. What the heck? That's very odd. Oh, maybe because it's referencing. No, I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's super weird. I love that my ambitious goal of like, yeah, we're totally going to be able to build this Chrome extension. I blame, click on that search icon on the right. You'll be able to search for it in the whole project. Browser is not defined. How does that make sense? Browser is not defined. Let me Google this. Browser is not defined. Chrome extension. All right. Manifest browser runtime get manifest. If type of browser. Oh, really? Do Chrome instead of browser. Just do Chrome.
Chrome.runtime?
Chrome.runtime. I wonder if that'll work.
Why it says browser again? I saved this Chrome.runtime. Is there a browser anymore?
Not browser.runtime. No, that would have been the only place it was.
No. No. Yep.
No.
So Chrome.runtime. I've saved this.
Maybe clear the errors and then try and run it again.
There we go. Ooh.
Wait, what?
No errors?
Hold the phone. Shut the front door. Let's freaking go.
Nice.
Y'all. That's
Good
wild.
Catch. Good catch.
That's wild. One small error. And I mean, we lost our styling, but I don't really care. Right, Yash? Right? Cache sucks. It does. Okay. So then click on settings and see what settings does. Is that a link to like an external thing? No. In the app. So it's like Google Chrome extension settings. Yeah. So this is where we want it to be. So this is where I'm going to pull you off. Do you have a... Yeah, I'm going to pull you off. So by the way, looking back to our original... Oh, man, I'm so happy. We're like cutting it down to the wire. Do you got a hard stop at 2?
Let me check. Do you?
I don't even know what my day looks like.
I'm good for... I'm good. How about you?
I've got a 1:30, and then I got to tell some people that I'm going to be late for lunch because I totally forgot about my 1:30. Oh. Da, da, da.
Oh no.
What's that?
So yeah, I added my credentials, so the Twilio auth token and
Yeah, and
the SID, and I did a request to get account details. And we got a bunch of inline JavaScript errors, so we'll need to convert them all into a separate JavaScript file instead of inline.
Oh, what's I'm sharing my, hold on.
Yeah, so this is the...
yeah, we've heard about Anyden. Yeah, Anyden, it's like an automation tool. That's awesome. Love Anyden.
Yeah. Yep, so if I do, let's say, lookup account, send request, you can see we have like, all these inline
it doesn't like
JavaScript.
All that inline stuff. Got it.
And there are many functions that are inline. Okay. So I guess the main issue, at least that we ran into, one was the Chrome.runtime that you caught, and then the other one is just the manifest and the Chrome like API changing the extension
so
API.
This isn't too bad. All right, let's go through. Let's fix it. I don't have a hard stop, so let's go. Yeah, because we're literally just converting all these into files, which is not that hard, or shouldn't be that hard.
Line 15 on options. Line 15.
So I'm really surprised that the jQuery is still functioning.
Yeah. Inline handlers. Refuse to execute inline event handler because it violates. Of course it does. How we would go about this? Would we reference the file?
Sorry, say that again. I got distracted.
Oh, it is also not happy about any of the inline event handlers.
So interesting.
Click on something.
Can we do it though? Like, can we set the CSP? Like, I don't understand why we can't just use inline in like unsafe inline and just enable all of these.
Yeah.
Like it should enable everything, but maybe we weren't using unsafe inline properly.
Should be in.
Yeah, because you set it up in there, like in the manifest.json.
Let me see. I thought I had it open. No. Yeah, unsafe inline.
I wonder if it's. Hold on, let me look up and see unsafe inline. Unsafe inline Chrome extension. Allow inline scripting with a Chrome 13 years ago. Dang. Refused inline event handler because it violates. Unsafe hashes. Have a look. Scripts. I currently set up like this. I didn't figure out how to do this. DOM content loaded. Click function. To work around the issue, on-click events need to be formatted as such. Oh, I see what they did here. Hold on. So there's somebody suggesting something like 4 years ago. Let me share this screen. It's like, I love Reddit. Sometimes it's really delivering. So they suggest that this wasn't working. The setting up basically what we have here. And so basically what they did, what they did was this here, and they basically had like a button, like they grabbed the element by its ID, and then they added like a click event listener. Does that make sense?
It does, but I also saw the default policy.
Oh, okay.
We were on this page earlier. The extension page policy applies to page and worker context in the extension. This would include the extension pop-up, background worker, and tabs with HTML. The sandbox policy applies to all pages specified as sandbox page. What is a sandbox page? Oh. So I guess, we can run our extension in sandbox.
Oh, is it just like setting it in a mode, basically?
Looks like.
Oh, cool.
We can try it. And then this defines sandbox page. Okay.
Interesting.
We'll
the workarounds you need to do to make these things work.
We'll see if it works. How can you access sandbox?
I don't know. Same way? Oh, failed to...
Unauthorized, which means my...
Do you want me to pull you off?
Yeah.
Okay.
My credentials.
So by the way, if you are just joining the stream, we are building out this Chrome extension. Hold on, let me go back, share this tab instead. We are building out this Chrome extension, which is from this blog post. I gotta go back all the way. From way back in the day. I'm really curious where this Twilio is. Will Tran. Where is Will Tran now in 2020, 2025? maybe off the internet. Oh no, Workday? I wonder. Toronto, Twilio? Oh, still here. Maybe not. It looks like they are. I kind of love it. So Will, if you are still here, I'm going to send you a message afterwards to say we rebuilt your blog post. That'd be super cool if they were still here. Oh, you're not seeing this. William Tran, Twilio, I'm pretty sure. That's amazing. All right, just let me know whenever you're ready. Otherwise, I'm going to continue to vamp. William Tran. Oh yeah, this is the same. Oh, the joy of being on Twilio for a really long time. Okay, CEO at Automatter. Okay, so yeah, they definitely have been gone from Twilio for a hot minute. 8th person to join Twilio. That's kind of incredible, actually. From Twilio to Band Page, Leaf Medium. Haven't heard of a lot of these. Technical lead, Automatter.io. Artificial intelligence expert, 9 years. Very, very cool. All right. Is it not working?
Nope.
All right, because the following content security policy, is it still the same?
Yeah, it is the inline event handlers.
So yeah, let's just change. Let's just add a on change. Yeah, basically we just need to like do it in JavaScript. JavaScript on change event. Select on. Oh yeah, it doesn't like select on change. In JavaScript, object.onChange function my script. Are you just going to write it out manually? There's like a W3 schools that pops up, like first result.
Yeah, I want to see how other people are doing this.
Oh, smart.
This is 11 years ago. I like how there's a discussion, I think, going on in Google Groups. Please add option to trigger on change and quick events.
Yash, you're tuning in from India. What time is it in India right now? I feel like it's got to be ridiculously late. 1:42 a.m. Somebody cannot sleep. I love that you're here instead of sleeping, Yash. Thanks for being here. Yeah, 1:30. I find it so fascinating that it's like an hour. It's like there's a half-hour time difference. Like it's many hours, but then also like a half-hour time difference. Strangest thing. Okay, what's it calling? Yeah, so it's doing like create element, select element.
So I guess this is same as what you were mentioning.
Yeah,
of wrapping it.
Yeah, it's basically just wrapping it in like a That seems like a lot of work to do for every single one, though. I feel like there's got to be a workaround, but maybe not. Maybe they're trying to make these safer, right? They don't want you doing inline scripts in like a random Chrome extension.
Yeah.
What are you feeling? What do you want to do? Do we want to try and completely rebuild it? Are we feeling toasty, or like what's the...
Yeah, I don't know.
Chat, are we going to be defeated? Is this going to be the first Build-A-Blog that we're defeated? I mean, in fairness, this is a 14-year-old blog. This is the first that we've actually had to completely tackle, like, a fair number of rebuilds. Like, it's many versions behind. Like, if you've watched these before, it's been like one or two like line changes that we needed to make in the blog post and like updating a couple links. This is like a 14-year-old code package that we are trying to update. I mean, we could leave it for now. Like, we can leave it here and revisit this next week and finish this off next Wednesday.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, we can keep going. Like, I'm super game to keep going. But I'm here just kind of providing moral support at this point.
Let's see. Doesn't like anything that I tried to add. Clear all. Reload. Look up. Oh, not modify, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, same error.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, vibe code it. We vibe code it, we solve this problem. Or we leave it to next week and we revisit without vibe coding.
Yeah. Yes says, can you try making a file and adding all the scripts in it so there's no inline scripts? I think we are done. Like, it's the inline events now.
Yeah.
Yes. So the scripts are already separate. There's no inline JavaScript.
Yeah. It just does not like that we're trying to do like the on change in this file. And so really what it wants us to do is in JavaScript to basically write a function that is going to look for the document, select with the ID of methods, and then basically do like on change there. And then we're basically pulling everything that's in on change into a JavaScript function. Oh, I think we lost Rishab. In fact, I am positive that we have lost Rishab, for he is gone. And that is okay, because we, I think, have decided that we are going to take a break. Oh, he's back. He's back.
I don't know what happened to my stream, like StreamYard tab. It just crashed and says, oh, are you connected to the internet? And I'm like, I am.
Big yikes. Yeah, we're just trying to make the old extension work. That's the whole purpose of the blog, or of this stream, right? Is we revisit blog posts. My hot take is that we revisit this next week. It's a 14-year-old blog post, so it makes sense that it would take us more than our standard amount of time. I feel like the moral of this story is just don't ever move away from doing AI blog posts. They were so easy to fix. I mean, you're welcome, Yash. You're welcome to send it over. I think we're gonna break for today, though. And so yeah, send it over to us. And then like send a GitHub or like a send the code over. What is it called? Not a GitHub repo. The other thing. Gist. Send us a gist with the code. Let us take a look at it, and then we'll kind of play around with it for next week. We will be back. Oh yeah, Discord works perfect. Speaking of Discord, you can join the Discord by heading on over, and I realize I need to create like a Build-A-Blog link for this. But if you go over to twill.io/liftoff-discord, you can access a direct link to our Discord server, where you can find both Rishab and myself, and you can share that code with us over there. The other thing that I wanted to share with you, and I got to create a new banner for this, I think it is get 85% off. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. 85% off for Signal SF 2025 at, I think, let me grab the Dubco link because I was like, I want to make sure that I send y'all the right one. And these are limited, so like we don't have a ton of these. Signal updates. Yeah, so if you go to this link, twil.io/signal updates, and I'm going to put this across. Here's a new ticker. So go to twil.io/signal updates. This is a link for 85% off of Twilio's signal ticket for San Francisco. Now, only fill out this form if you are actually able to come. It basically drops the price from like around $1,000. I think it's around $1,000 down to about $150. So it is going to be like a very worthwhile thing if you are in San Francisco and you're wanting to come to this event. Please, please, please go and check this out. twil.io/signal updates. It'll bring you to a Google form. Fill that out and go from there. And yes, I am going to share the direct link to the blog post because that's probably easier for you, Yash. So there's a direct link to the blog post that I just put up here and in chat. So yeah, just look up Twilio-Chrome-Google-Extension-HTML and you will find the blog post that we were exploring today. And next week, if you want to see how this finishes, we are going to finish updating this Chrome extension. Are you on the road next week, Rishab, or are you home?
No, I am on the road next week.
You're at Google Cloud Next, right?
Yes, that is correct. I'm going to be in Vegas at Google Cloud Next.
So we're trading places?
Yeah.
All right. So there'll always be at least one of us that is at home and can control things from behind the scenes. So so that's what we're going to do next week. We've got this set. 14-year-old blog post chat. Give us this moment of reflection to kind of go back and figure out what we need to do here. It seems like it's small changes that are needed, but like big enough that it'll take us a little bit longer than we kind of have today. And we're 2 hours in already. This is a little bit long already. So stay tuned. We will be back next week. Check out the 85% off for Signal SF. If you are in San Francisco over the next 4 days, come and find myself and Anthony. We are rocking around San Francisco. By the way, you heard it here first. We are also going to be launching next week a scavenger hunt in the city of San Francisco. We are giving away 4 free Twilio, or 5, maybe 6. We're giving away a bunch of free Twilio Signal tickets. We're going to be hiding the phone numbers you need to call around the city, and you are going to be able to like go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt. We're going to be dropping clues over on social. So if you don't already follow us over on the Twilio socials, you can follow us on X, follow us on LinkedIn, follow us on Instagram, follow us on all the things. Anywhere that Twilio is, follow us there. We're going to be dropping a video next week. Yeah, yes, I know it's pretty far. We can't cover airfare. But if you are coming over to North America already, then we would love to see you there. Nothing in India right now, but we do have Twilio Signal coming up closer to your area of the world. Not close, but closer. And you never know. You never know. We actually have a brand new developer advocate or evangelist that actually just started in India. And I think you'll get to see him on one of the streams coming up. So you're not alone. There is a Twilion in India right now who is really excited to connect with you. So please stay tuned for some awesome sort of India-focused content that's going to be coming out really soon. Lots of amazing content. Rishab, as always, final word over to you for today's stream.
Yeah, I guess we had a good run. No, I'm just kidding.
We did.
The first blog post that we couldn't finish. Of course, no doubt, it is 14 years old, and we are at Manifest version 3 for Google Chrome extensions. So, bit challenging, but at least we got it to a certain point where, the UI loads and the different options loaded. I think it is, I'm happy with the progress we made. I would be more happy if we finished it, but, that is part of this challenge where we picked this 14-year-old blog post. So excited to see And
Totally.
what an amazing chat. Shout out to Yash. He's willing
Absolutely.
to chime in, help us with this. We'll take this over to the Discord server. But yeah, I just want to wish you luck, Andrew, with all the events that you have this week and next week, with you being sick. So hopefully you will recover soon.
No, I'm on the recovery. I'm down in voice, but up in spirits. Thank you very much, Rishab. Thank you to all of you who came in today. Like Rishab said, other than I'll give him the last word, and then I'm gonna give the last word. All right. So with all that, we are going to call it for today. Thank you so much to everybody for being here. We're going to run some promo ads, and then we're going to be out for the day. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you next time here on the Twilio Devs channels. Bye.